Scottsboro Council meeting Monday, September 12th. Order the invocation given by Mr. Kennemer and the pledge of allegiance given by myself.
Almighty God, we give you thanks and praise for your great goodness towards us. We ask you to be with the council as they go about the public business this evening. Lead, guide, and direct them. We ask your special blessings and graces on those traveling on behalf of the city currently to Washington, D.C. Keep them safely. We also bring to your mind, Lord, through our prayers, those citizens, military, and public safety personnel who lost their lives in the attack 15 years ago. Be with their families. These things we ask in Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Phillips, will you get a roll call, please?
Mr. Wallingsford.
Here.
Mr. Smith.
Here.
Mr. Gary Stewart.
Here.
Mr. Miller.
Here.
Mr. Patrick Stewart.
Here. We'll go to the adoption of the agenda. Do I have a motion to adopt the agenda? So moved. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Not for vote, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. We'll go to approval of previous minutes from August 22nd and August 30th, 2016. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes? I'll make a motion to approve the minutes. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. There's no other business, so we'll go to new business. The first item is to present the certificate of election to Jessica Butler. Ms. Butler, come forward. This is a certificate of election to Jessica Butler. This is to advise you that the City Council of the City of Scottsboro, Alabama has heretofore declared that you were duly elected to the office of place number 1 on the Scottsboro City Council at the municipal general election held in and for the City of Scottsboro on the 23rd day of August 2016. And this is your official certificate of election to such office. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll go to item number 2, Matt Hall, CDG Engineers, Downtown Square Renovation Streetscape Project.
I want to say thank you for allowing me to come and speak to you briefly tonight about our project. We're at a good point to come and address the council because we're near the end of the design effort and wanted to give a quick update on where we are. So thank you for allowing me to come speak tonight. Give you an update on plan development, which you got a representation of the plan in front of you for your review, and I believe you've all seen a set of the plans as well. ALDOT has opened funding for this project, and they have essentially given us a thumbs up, but we're waiting on authorization of funds. There's one last thing that one box we've got to check, and expecting that at any point. Hoping to get it this month. And as soon as we have that, then we can go and schedule a bid letting and see what kind of price we can get from the contractor to complete the project. I just want to say briefly that I appreciate the stakeholder group that was involved in this. We've been meeting for quite some time, and they helped direct the design efforts. Diverse group of people from the city, from the county, representing the city in Jackson County, Chamber of Commerce, Utilities Board, Tree Commission, Beautification Council. We had business owner and actually a resident as well around the square. And their input was invaluable in helping to steer the design, to make sure that we all end up with a design that we all want to see happen. I can't come in and tell you what you want to see. It comes from what you have to direct the design. So we wanted to get input from the very beginning. We had a public meeting early on as well that anyone could attend, and we did have some good turnout for that. So we've been going through the design process, and we've come together on a design which you see in front of you, and hope to bid it next month. So if we do bid next month, just to give you an idea of the schedule, when construction might begin, and keep in mind these dates are subject to LDOT. So I'm just giving you my best guess at this point, but hoping to get it a bid late in October, which would give us an opportunity to begin construction right after the first of the year, sometime in January. The contract is a 9-month contract, the way it's written right now for a contractor. So it put us constructing from January to September. So throughout the design process, we wanted to make sure that we addressed the concerns of the business owners as well. When you get in here and you start removing concrete, for instance, in front of someone's doorway, we want to make sure that they are reassured that we're going to do everything we can to make sure that there's ingress, egress inside the building so that they can continue on as best they can, limit the impact to the business owners. And I think we've done that with putting together a plan for the sequencing of the construction, just to make sure that the contractor limits his construction to small areas at one time, and removes and then puts back before he moves to a new area. So, like I said, the stakeholder group seems satisfied with that, and I've welcomed input from you guys as well. But costs, right now we're looking at between 1.3 and 1.4 million for the overall cost estimate, which is on track with what we've anticipated all along. Wanted to remind you that you have a combined grant funds and county contribution of $1.1 million for the project. So again, I just wanted to kind of give you an update on that, and make sure that it was announced also that we're planning another public involvement meeting of sorts. We wanted a more informal, intimate type opportunity to invite anybody that wanted to come and maybe speak one-on-one with me or with another designer that was on the team, and answer any questions that they may have. So we're working to get that in the works. I think Josh has been putting together a public notice for that. And I believe it's going to be September the 29th of this month. September 29th from 4 to 6 p.m. So at this point, I guess I'll just ask if there's any questions you guys have, and I might go answer one here.
You want to have any questions for Matt? Matt, I do. How is this going to affect the business owners on the square? What's the process involved for those?
Well, I believe we've got to come in, we've got to essentially remove some of the infrastructure that's right in front of their doorway. So there will be a brief interruption, but we also are going to require the contractor to build temporary access into the building. So, a firm, stable surface that someone would feel comfortable walking across. So it would be temporary in nature until the concrete can be put back. And like I said, we're going to try to limit the impact to small areas at a time. That way, an entire block can't be shut down to pedestrian or vehicle traffic at one time. So trying to direct the contractor that way.
Will any business have to be closed for any length of time during the process?
I would say interruptions will be brief. It'll be one of the things that will be most important to get with the contractor and notify the business owner at least 48 hours in advance of whenever they're going to be working in front of their business, and get that temporary access constructed and put in just as soon as possible. So to limit the impacts, I can't say for sure, but But that'll be a priority of ours, is to direct the contractor in that way.
Okay. Brief as in a couple of hours, days, or?
That, a couple of hours is
Okay,
what
just
I'm
looking,
thinking,
okay,
yeah.
so they're not shut down all day.
That's what we're aiming towards, yes.
And then how do you notify the business owners as far as when you're doing this process and what's involved in their part, what they have to do? Or do you go each of them individually to notify them?
Absolutely. It'll be on the contractor now, because he's going to be in charge of his schedule, but he needs to go door to door, and if he doesn't get an answer, he's going to leave information in some form of fashion so that they can be notified. But yeah, individuals will be notified individually.
Okay. And then Josh, I guess do you facilitate that process?
Yeah, I'll work with the contractor and do it.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions from that? What about the handicap parking? You all looked at that?
Yeah, we have. And actually, we found that we needed to do a little bit of work to make sure that the ADA spaces were up to date with the current code. And so we went through and we did a review of the entire area around the square, determined what the code required, and make sure that we had that minimum number of spaces and that they were constructed in such a way that it was up to code as well. So, yeah, we did a thorough review there.
Thank you. Any other questions for Matt? Will that meeting be held here on the 29th?
We're here in Chamber.
That's correct.
Yeah.
4 to 6.
Okay. There's not any other questions. Thank you, Matt.
All right, thank you for the opportunity to work on this project. We really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go to item number 3, consider resolution concerning employee state retirement. Mr. Kinner.
As most of you are aware, there are powerful forces within and without the state of Alabama who are interested in changing the retirement systems of Alabama. This resolution basically calls for the legislative branch of government and our state senator and state representatives to be supportive of the retirement systems of Alabama. And by adopting this resolution, you state to your employees and your retirees that you are standing with them, not with outside bidding their interests.
So do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion.
Thank you. Do I have a second? Second. Any discussion? If there's not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Go to item number 4, consider resolution surplus recreation park property. Want to go to that, Ms. Williams?
The Recreation Department would like to surplus a 1995 Ford F-150 pickup. They would like to place this on Gov Deals, and the money received from the sale will be placed back into their capital outlay account.
Thank you. So that being said, do I have a resolution for the surplus 1995 Ford F-150 pickup truck to go to gov.deals?
I'll make the motion.
I have a second.
Second.
Any discussion? And it would go into the capital outlay. If there's not any discussion, we'll vote. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say no. Go to item number 4, consider the demolition of the warehouse on North Houston Street, Maple Street.
Mr. President, you have before you proposals for the demolition of the old Scottsboro Wholesale Company building with bidders and their bids shown. As you can see, there is a substantial difference between the two of these.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. With that being said, do I have a motion to consider the demolition of the warehouse in North Houston Street, Maple Street.
Mr. President, I would like to make a motion that we table this project, that we reject the bids, possibly reconsidering at some later date based on the many projects we already are funding at this present time. I just don't, it's been there for a long time. I don't see the need to hurry about taking it down.
Have a motion to table this until a further date. Do I have a second to approve the table?
Excuse me.
Second, sorry.
It's my understanding the motion was to reject all bids and table.
Okay. We have a motion to reject all bids and table this to a further date. Do I have a motion? Do I have a second? Second. Any discussion? No, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Go to number 6, announce zoning adjustment board appointments. Ms. Phillips.
We only received one applicant for these positions. The applicant was Ken Singh. There's still a vacancy.
So we'll go ahead and vote on one, and then we'll put it out there that we'll have another 2 weeks. Do I have a motion to approve Tim Singh on the zoning adjustment board?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Can you give us the date, the deadline for the other position?
2 weeks will be Monday, September 26th.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? If not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Next item is to announce the industrial development board appointments. There's 3 open appointments. Ms. Phillips.
We received applications from Roy Light, Tony Kaschak, Thurman Bell, and John Bergman.
I'll open the floor to nominations at this time.
I'd like to nominate Roy Light.
Any other nominations?
I'll nominate Tony Chad.
Any other nominations?
I'd like to nominate John Burton.
Any other nominations? Not, we'll close the nominations. So we have Roy Light, Tony Kaschak, John Bergman for the industrial development board appointments. Do I have a motion to approve these 3?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Go to item number 8, announce vacancies for the municipal judge, assistant municipal judge, and 2 municipal prosecutors. Ms. Phillips.
The term of Jim Mick as the municipal judge, Gerald Eustace as the assistant municipal judge will expire in September 2016. Interested parties should submit a written request by Friday, September 23rd, 2016. These will be 2-year appointments made by the council. Also, the terms of Brian Rice and Patricia Stewart as municipal prosecutors will expire in September 2016. Interested parties should submit a written request by Friday, September 23rd. These are also 2-year appointments made by the council.
Thank you. We'll go to reports. Mayor's out of town in Washington, so Mr. Washford.
Yes, congratulations to Ms. Butler and her support staff. We look forward to getting her on board, taking part. Thanks everybody for coming out. We look forward to seeing everybody next week.
Mr. Smith.
I don't have anything.
Mr. Mr. Miller?
Congratulations also to Ms. Butler. And also Gene's not here tonight, so I'm going to relay a message. He let the council, Chief Nicholas, he let the council and the mayor know, I guess I was on Friday, that all of the tornado warning sirens are at 100% capacity. We've had some concerns about those in the past, and now those are all working 100%. The ones located within the city that the city will maintain. That's all I have.
Thank you. Mr. Stewart?
I'd too like to congratulate Ms. Butler. Look forward to working with you, and thank you all for coming out tonight.
Just want to thank everybody for coming out. Congratulations, Jessica, and your family. Hard work, I don't know how that is. Look forward to everybody coming out next week, hopefully. With that, we'll have a motion to dismiss.
Make a motion.
Vote on, say aye. Aye. Opposed, say no.